Hello and welcome to today's stream, everybody. I hope you are all ready to serve the Emperor and go across space. Well, actually, we're in a prison planet right now, so we're gonna deal with that. But eventually, maybe we'll get to some space. I'm excited to play today. I've had an extremely busy last couple of days, and they've been totally full of a bunch of different games. And it's been awesome, and maybe we'll talk about it a little bit without spoiling things, of course, because everything that I've done recently has been for content across somebody's channel, and that's right, I did some collabs, and I'm very excited for it. So let's just jump straight into things. Hello, Chris, welcome to the stream, I know there's a couple of you lurking and hanging out, and we're waiting for this, so hello to all of you as well. Let's go ahead and jump into our game. How do things sound? Do I sound okay? How does the game sound? Is it loud? It feels a little loud to me, but I think that's just because my volume is up, and I'm gonna adjust.
What's the desktop at?
Desktop is at negative 6 decibels.
Bring it to negative. No, you're not anything that heavy. It should be fine.
Okay, cool. I thought I was in. Am I in combat? No, I'm not in combat. Okay, let me.
Can I check something on your microphone?
Yes.
Without your screen flying away. Thank you.
Sorry. Yes.
I just saw that, and I'm wondering. Yep, there's your issue. See how quiet you were?
Oh, it keeps doing that. I also want to just lower my volume a smidge because the music was just like blaring in my ears, and I couldn't hear myself think. Everything alright?
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Alright, perfect. Alright, let's get back to our game. Let's zoom back in. I did bring us wildly up as I left. But yes, hello everybody, we're back with Rogue Trader. It is I, your Lord Captain, Angela von Valencia, Rogue Trader Extraordinaire. We saved this chap, if I recall, which is great. We absolutely murdered these prisoners, which we have not looted yet. I'll chat with him again here in a second. I think we've exhausted what we might be able to say to him, but since we can click on him, I will look at it. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, a noble sword. Oh, it's primitive, though. Interesting. But it does have better damage than what I'm using, so I will probably take that. What is this? Improved body armor. Ah, yes. Okay, cool. We're getting some better stuff. I love to see it. Is this person dead? The man's crippled appearance is ghastly, and yet it is evidence he was cared for after his mutation. Okay. Kind of looks like he might be dead now, though. Oh, you know, I bet some of that stuff was Warden Castilia's. That makes complete sense. I don't think there's anything for us to loot. Oh, there are some goods here, actually. I lied. Another stub revolver. Sweet. What is this? Your skin crawls as you approach this place. However, there does not appear to be anything of note. Is it just a pit of blood and bodies? I think it might just be a meat pit. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mr. J. Hello, Ahosco. Hello, Havman. Hello, Cuvente. Hello. It's lovely to see you all in chat. How are you all doing today? Are we having a... What's today? Tuesday? God, I've done so much.
It's been like a long week.
I feel like today is Thursday based on the amount of stuff that I've done. Because I was up at 3 a.m. yesterday, like Monday morning, to do some filming with No Rules Barred. Isn't that exciting? I am super hyped. We filmed some stuff. I am thrilled to have done so. It was a huge blast. I have no idea when it's coming out. I assume this month, though, based off of... Ooh. Rebels have performed blasphemous sorcery and blinded one of the heretics with an erroneous lens. Your eye is drawn to the shard of an enormous lens scattered around the broken device. At first, you are uncertain as to what troubles you, but suddenly the realization hits you. The glass shimmers in a unique way, just the same way as the shard of the unknown broken object you found near Theodora von Valencia's desk. The mystery deepens. What's the matter, Lord Captain? Why are you so interested in... Abelard trails off when he notices what you're looking at. He instantly makes the connection. By the Imperium Saints, it cannot be! Theodora bites her lip. I see it too. Whatever that thing in her study was, it was made from the same material as this junk. What? What? Abelard is at a loss for words. He takes a moment to collect himself, and all at once they start pouring out in a hasty sputter. It's a mistake. Slander meant to blemish the good name of the person who is now dead and cannot even defend herself. First, those minions of the archenemy murdered Lord Captain Theodora, and now this cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. Come on now, Abelard. Remember what she was like. Idira smiles, betrays her grief, but at the same time is strangely knowing, brazen, assertive. It was like her entire life was a race against fate until fate caught up with her in the end. She would have gone headfirst into a black hole if she thought it would have put her even one step ahead of everyone else out in the expanse. If we could just find out what it was she was keeping in her desk and why she went to get it during the attack. Sister Argenta's beautiful face is full of grief. How bitter it is to know that you were born from bad blood. But do not let this knowledge drag you into darkness. How bitter it is to know that you were born of bad... Is she talking about Theodora?
Yeah, because you related that she was a heretic. Keeping heretical objects.
Right. Perception test succeeded. The sister's words ring with a genuine, sincere hope that you were blessed with a worthier fate. She does not appear to be shocked by the news of Theodora's possible heresy. Okay, we haven't talked about this yet. But like... Argenta knows too much, right? Like, she's suspiciously... Like, every perception... We've succeeded every single perception check that we've gotten whenever Argenta has, like, made a comment about Theodora's death. Holy shit, what if she killed her? I bet... Why, though? Is she actually heretical? Like, is Theodora supposed to be a heretic?
She certainly wasn't religious, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, that's fair.
She was a rogue trader.
She was. I always kind of took that as just like she was kind of greedy and adventurous. Not that she was like actually worshipping the arch enemy, but like maybe she was. Thank you for subscribing, Shy Basin. Lovely to have you. Alright, interesting. Okay, life must be easy for you sanctimonious preachers. A dubious trinket and you no longer see a person. You see bad blood, an annoying hindrance. There was enough venom in Dira's voice to poison an entire regiment. Argenta recoils, but the next moment her dark eyes ignite with fury. How dare you admonish me? We are speaking of abetting the arch enemy, a person who has tainted themselves, thus can never justify their actions. Absolutely, yes, I am very much on YouTube. This is actually mainly where you can find me if you don't follow me on Instagram. Like, my two main sources of if you want to keep up with what the hell I'm doing would be here or Instagram, unless you're into the spicy side of my life, and then there's other places and you know where to find those. But yes. Oh my gosh, we're getting into some, like, juicy stuff. And I feel like I'm not even, like, 5% of the way into this game yet. Sure, why go through all the trouble of trying to make sense of anything when you can just label them as a heretic and call it a day? Except, dear friend, I seem to remember that you didn't mind Theodora so much while you were aboard the ship. You didn't leave her side even for a moment. She rescued you, aided you, and your adoration wilted the moment you heard an accusation sullying her name. You weren't surprised or upset. You just gave up on her and then moved on. Oh, sick burn. Alright, Argenta's right, the danger of heresy cannot be overstated. Idira is right, it's too soon to cast accusations of heresy. Sister Argenta, you will cease these insinuations about Theodora at once. I will not allow the name the Von Valencia family to be defamed by such words, which you are walking a fine line between outright heresy and the barrel of a bolter. Shut your mouth before I shut it for you. I don't really like any of these answers. But I am kind of playing the character more dogmatic and iconoclast than anything else. So I feel like either admonishing Adira would probably be the best, or to just stand up for my family name. Maybe I should just go purely with the straight up, like, heresy cannot be overstated. I mean, we don't know if she was actually heresy. It is high school drama, isn't it? The 41st millennium is full of high school drama. Are you playing the core game with the DLC? Yes, I am. And the objective here is to actually get to the newest DLC, because I want to get my, BDSM assassin lady, okay? I want to have her in my party, and I want her to say probably very naughty things about wanting to hurt people, because that's what I imagine she's going to be into. She's going to be into a lot of blood. I feel like we're going to be really, teetering on the line of crossing over into Khorne realms of too much blood. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne, which I don't know if I'm terribly upset by. Or we're just going to get some, potential just bloodthirsty kinkiness, and either way I'm really happy with it. So that's the goals. God, I don't know what to choose here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Adira is probably the one that's gonna end up out of the party once I get Heinrich and the assassin. Like, either of those two characters are going to remove her, so I think I'm just gonna be a bitch to her. Like, I feel bad because I don't actually super dislike Adira, but she's also nowhere near my favorite. I'm kind of ambivalent towards her. I'm just gonna say that Argenta is right and the danger of heresy cannot be overstated. I feel like that's not actually insulting. I'm not being rude to Adira then, because I don't think I want to be. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Lord Captain, I am not excusing heresy. I just don't want to believe Theodora would be involved in it. That's all the good she did. That all the good she did can be so easily crossed out with a single word. Very well. Well, I walked away from what device? What was I even what did I touch? I just walked up these stairs.
You touched one of the crystal devices with the lenses.
Oh, okay. That's what I touched. I was like, 'cause I didn't realize what I clicked on to trigger that even. What is this? The assertions of the outside world structure indicate some regularly occurring natural phenomena, possibly poison gas emissions. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. Okay, so that's the blood pit that we looked at before. I saw that there were bodies up yonder.
Let's seize the opportunity.
I can. Yes. Yes, I want to click on this guard body. Thank you. Ooh. It's a new las gun. What's this? Oh, just another flak chest. Okay. Got some goods. Anything else? Okay, I can't climb up there or anything, so let's come back down. Click on that, I think. Nope, never mind. Alright, let's talk to Evan. Until our next meeting, Lady Von Valencia, require some time alone with my thoughts. Oh, right, of course. Alright, so we did fully finish that conversation. How the hell do I leave here? Oh my god, look at all this loot that I missed over here. Can I... How do I get to this room? Oh, I put myself in a wall. Oops. Okay. How did I get over there then?
I tread a path unexplored.
Yes. Oh, here's a door. Aha. Open it with my amazing tech abilities.
As always.
And then there should be some loot over here. So, Medicaid.
Perfection.
The evidence suggests that the victim was killed by poison gas. Excellent. What's this? This glass-making furnace was used to melt and extract sand into glass. Okay. Goods! Oh my gosh, so many goods. Collect them all. And then we got that. Cool, I think... Ah, I just missed this door on both sides, apparently. Got it. Okay, and now I think I can leave. So how do I get to these doors? Over here. Oops, no, do not put myself in a wall again. That would be bad. Oh my god, I also leveled up. Holy shit. Your coworker referenced 40k today. He said blood for the blood god. Nice. Well, I'm very glad that you were able to know what he was talking about because of the channel. That's awesome. Let's see, we have a talent to choose. What's Steel Resolve? My resolve increases by 3. I have that one. When the officer uses an ability on an ally, that ally gains a bonus to their perception and ballistic skill equal to 5. These bonuses stack, but half of the stacks rounded up are lost at the end of the target's turn. Okay. That may not be bad, because I could throw that on to Argenta and really beef her up. What is Resolve? Resolve influences how effectively and for how long characters can fight in battle.
Bravery.
I see. You know what? I'm going to go Inspire Courage, because this will be whenever I target somebody, which I'm doing all of the time, because it's all I do. It'll give them, on the first time in the round when I target them, it'll give them +3 temporary wounds, which probably could be helpful, especially considering we've had, like, either Adira and I think also maybe Argenta fall in battle once before, so I think that's good. And then we will go ahead and give ourselves... Ooh... I'm gonna go with Persuasion. I could be the most persuasive mother trucker. I could also go with... I'm gonna go Persuasion. I like being a talkie-talkie. Alright. Complete. Seneschal. We're definitely gonna up... I think I'm gonna up your toughness. Because that seems good. Warrior's melee attacks deals an additional +4 damage to enemies that have no allies in an adjacent cell. I mean, he does end up finding himself with single targets a lot of the time, so it may not be a bad idea to do that. Easy target. What's this? Warrior's critical damage is increased by 8% when an enemy is not armed with a melee weapon. I don't know if I've really had him fighting that many gun, like, ranged weapon people. The warrior has less than 50% wounds. They gain 15%. Ooh. He's not getting that down in wounds yet, though. We've made him so tough, he's not really doing that. So in range, may not be the best. I think, what is this? Whenever the warrior is attacked, they gain +1 stack of epicenter of slaughter until the end of combat. At the start of their turn, the warrior gains +1 temporary wounds for each stack. These temporary wounds cannot exceed 6. Interesting. I think we're going to go with this for right now. Because that keeps happening. Like, in just how I've been playing, that keeps happening. So we're going to do that. Adira. My dear Adira. Let's go to Psychic. At the beginning of every combat, the Psyker's allies gain 50% critical chance. The first critical hit removes this effect. I mean, that could be beneficial for either if she gets a first attack, or if I end up having Abelard go, or Argenta. What's Flawless Plan? Every 9th successful dodge or parry by the Psyker and their allies combined grants the Psyker +2. Ooh. My guys are pretty dodgy. Interesting. Enemies that have taken damage from the Psyker or at least once suffer a -20 penalty to all resistance tests against the Psyker until the end of combat. Okay. Enemies that have failed a willpower resistance test against the Psyker, any of the Psyker's psychic powers, will suffer an additional +6 direct damage every time they suffer mental damage until the end of combat. Damn. Anytime an enemy becomes a target of any particular Psyker ability for the first time, this enemy suffers a -5 penalty onto their intelligence and perception, and the Psyker's intelligence and perception increase by 2. Interesting. When the Psyker uses the psychic power on a target that are 6 cells or further from the Psyker, the target suffers an additional 3 damage. Okay, that's kind of fun. Subtle manipulation. The Psyker can use damaging psychic powers while being threatened by enemies in melee without provoking attacks of opportunity. Interesting. The first psychic power used each turn increases Veil Degradation by 2 points less. If this
Veil Degradation is the perils of the war.
Yeah, no, I misread it at first, like when I was reading it silently to myself. I read it as the first psychic power used each turn increases the Veil Degradation by 2 points, period. And I was like, okay, so it's increasing my points. And then I continued reading. I was like, okay, if this talent reduces the effect on the Veil Degradation to less than 0, which I was like, but it's increasing it, so how does that work? The Veil Degradation is instead decreased by 1, which that completely makes sense. Interesting. You know what? I am not really going to be using you much probably after this, so I'm going to do this. Psychic Barrage. I kind of like the idea, because I do tend to try to have her shoot at a distance. And that would do additional damage. Oh, apparently I have an available skill here. No, I went with awareness. Why did it... Okay. Weird. You know what? Let's just do the critical hit chance thing. That is going to be good for the team. It's good for the team! Alright, there we go. There's a lot of choices to make sometimes when you're doing level up, so it makes complete sense. Alright, so let's go with her recommended. Camaraderie. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals 10% more damage. I mean, if I could keep her and, like, Abelard together. I mean, I could keep her, Abelard, and Cassia together, because they're all kind of front row. Cover efficiency is increased by 10% for full cover and 20% for half cover. I mean, that's pretty good. Whenever the soldier deals damage, their critical damage is increased by +1% until the end of combat. That's not bad. Unpredictable. The soldier gains a +8% critical hit chance. This bonus is doubled against an enemy from which the soldier is protected by cover at the moment of the attack. Okay. I think... Is this occurring for everybody? Cover efficiency is increased by 10% for full cover and 20% for full half cover. That is literally all it says. Does that mean it's applying to, like, the party or just her?
What's it say?
Exploit surroundings. Cover efficiency is increased by 10% for
Yeah, that's just on her.
That's just on her. Okay. I mean, I still do put her in cover a lot, so I think I'm going to do that.
I would take offensive abilities, but okay.
Oh, you're right. Okay, well then let's take camaraderie, because that will get us the adjacent ally. The soldier will gain 10% more damage. And that's an offensive ability. I like it. Okay, and then we will go ahead and make her... You know what, let's increase her demolition skill. I think that's probably good. Although we do probably want to start putting some points into somebody's Medicaid. At some point. Maybe Abelard. I think he has that too, actually. Alright, so she has... We want to get to that psychic stuff. Alright, the Navigator starts all turns, including extra turns, with +3 additional movement points. The first ally targeted by the Navigator with a single target ability each turn gains the same amount of additional movement points at the start of their next turn. Oh. Well, fuck, I like that. Let's go with that.
I told her before the game I didn't want to join her in multiplayer because I thought I'd get bored.
Yep, and I think he probably wouldn't be right because we have...
Try to speed it up for the viewers.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense. I will try to. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's get her going into a direction that I am not putting myself into, which I guess would be Lower Imperium. I got a 65 there. God, I got a 50 there.
I remember you'll have other characters to cover some stuff.
True. She just overlaps so much with me because she's also a noble.
True, but you can separate yourself pretty easily.
That's fair. You know what? We'll put it into persuasion. I feel like that's such a waste. I have like a 90 in persuasion.
Yeah, she doesn't need persuasion.
Okay. Then I think I'm gonna put it into Lower Imperium for her. I guess
Or awareness.
Yeah, like, you know what? I guess, yeah, awareness is probably... Yeah, you know what? We'll just keep boosting
Remember,
her.
she's the navigator. She's supposed to be viewing things.
That's true. You're right. Good point. Thank you for calling that out. Because yes, it should go into awareness. So yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. And that's everybody. Okay. Where is my exit?
The world will bow.
Ah, 2 main level. There we go. I was like, I knew it was an elevator. Oh, right. Have I gone to the warden's office? I've definitely been in the barracks. I have no idea if I've been to the warden's office. That's to the barracks. Warden's office. Let's go here. Oh, I guess, no, we did come in here. This was part of... Oh, I see. This was part of the barracks. Okay.
Embrace true power.
What is my current objective? Looking for trouble. No, we're not doing that. What are we currently... Alright, completed my prologue. We haven't done the Battle Sister's personal request. The crew loss suffered. This can be remedied on Rykad Minoris. Okay, well, that's not where I am. We need an engine seer, but that's also on Rykad Minoris, I believe. Oh yeah, we have that psychic scream coming from the station too. There's so many things to do. Okay. Exit to main level.
Intriguing.
Intriguing. All right. I'm just gonna head back to my ship, I think, because I feel like I've completed everything here.
Did you find the sun?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've dealt with him, and he needs time to collect his thoughts. Okay, cool. The rebellion has been crushed. I have news of your lord. She anxiously pitches forward. The Lord Winterscale is alive? Is he all right? He is safe and in one piece. I shall receive him as a guest on my ship, so ready the shuttle. He is alive but badly wounded. Help my people get him onto my ship. I'm gonna say the first one. Should I tell her he's badly wounded? I should probably let her know. Help my people get him to my ship. There are glimmers of panic in the pilot's gaze, but she quickly pulls herself together. It will be done immediately. Thank you for letting me know, your ladyship. Alright, I have no more questions for you. Okay. I'm gonna return to my void ship.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Seizing the opportunity. Voxmaster Vigadis. Permission to report, Lord Captain. Over the past few days, I received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behaviors in the ship's cognitors and servitors. The machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech litany or rituals of pacification can rid them of this obsessency. The tech priests can deal with the vessel's systems, but the servitors, they make errors in their tasks, disobey orders, change the assigned rituals, or something downright freezes as if in a trance. Or sometimes downright freeze as if in a trance. A click comes through the Vox channel, followed by the weary sigh. Lord Captain, occurrences such as these are caused by errors in cognitor calculations or have some other sensible explanation. I beseech you to not take after those who whisper about the ship being cursed or possessed. Dear joins the channel and chimes in playfully. Oh, don't start, old man. All these peculiar happenings have long since turned into local legends. A door slams shut, a lumen starts flickering. Folks have grown used to all that, so our resident ghost has decided to up the ante. I'm telling you, things are only going to get worse from here. The Technomates inspected the servitors and concluded they pose no danger. According to the servants of the Omnissiah, such behavior is caused either by the echoes of minds not completely eliminated or by manifestations of the machine spirit's will. Oh my god, is the Void Dragon speaking through these people? Nevertheless, the faulty servitors make the crew's tasks considerably more difficult, and High Factorum Danrock would like to discuss how he should deal with the defective property. He is awaiting your audience on the bridge. Oh, that's the guy who I could speak to add you in if we were doing that, right? Janice, got it. The unusual behavior of the servitors. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I didn't get to read that. Where's my ship? Points of interest. Have I not cleared the prison planetary? I thought I did because I got him to my ship, I think. Can I go into my ship?
Yeah, you're on your ship now, right?
I think so.
I don't know. I'm not really paying attention, so I don't know what you're doing.
That's absolutely fine. I'm in space.
Cool. That means you're on your ship, duh.
I want to exit out of this map. How do I do that? Nope, not like that. How do I do that? Void ship manager.
What was that?
Oop. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
Maybe if you hit the back button.
Ah, back to the bridge. Excellent. Thank you. Sorry, it brought me into this as soon as I exited because I got like a cutscene of them talking to me in that map scene, and I was very confused by it. So thank you. I just didn't realize I didn't see that button. Interesting. Oh my god. I want to go visit my quarters. Before I do anything. Hey, did you hear? They saw it again. It was on the. Oh, they're talking about the ghost. Stop this heresy. Lord Captain, we have an unexpected problem. What is it? Okay, I walked between you. Yes, that's good. You salute me. Alright. I want to go to my quarters. Where? Come over here. To another compartment, yes. Captain's quarters! Look how big my room is! Holy shit, it's actually huge. This is my desk. I think this is Bon Valencia's desk, but that's okay. The light glinting off the polished skull of some unknown Xenos makes it seem like the bony face is mocking you. What? Okay, hold on, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure that's just an orc skull. What do you mean, unknown Xeno? That's a fucking orc skull. I should know that.
Maybe you've never seen an orc.
I've never seen an orc?
That's fairly common.
Oh. Holy shit, what is this? Wrath of Saint Derusus. Does not have an area attack. Increases damage from all sources against any hit targets. Targets
Speak up for the microphone.
Does not have an area of attack. Or an
Oh,
area.
that's the line of... That's like the straight line flanger, right?
It's a chain sword.
Oh, yes. Sorry, my bad.
So it increases damage from all sources against any hit targets by 15% until the end of combat. Does not stack.
So probably good to put on Abelard so then he can tag people and then everyone else shoots them and does more damage.
Ah.
But it is only single target, so you have to make a decision. You will get way more weapons and gear than you will ever know
what to do with? Okay, well that's good. You have this game sitting in your library for a while. It's such a good game. I would totally recommend trying it out. Like, legitimately, it's such a good one. It's a chainmail sword? Well, that's awesome. Alright. Ooh, what's this? The bookshelves are packed with ancient books, piles of papers, and tomes, many of which look rather worn. Well, maybe she's read them a lot. I can't believe that skull is mocking me. What's in my vault? Nothing. Oh, is this where I can, like, put stuff I don't want to carry with me anymore?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, let's put these diary pages, because we don't need that. I don't need these anymore. And I can't seem to do anything else with them. I guess I don't need any... Let's see, this is... Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need the laboratory journal. I'm gonna keep this because I feel like that may still be relevant. Okay, that's unnecessary. A rough precious stone. Lacking a setting. It is always cold to the touch. I'm gonna add that to cargo? I think I got this on the Navis Nobilis satellite, and I don't...
What is it?
It's a glowing stone.
Oh, is that one of the stones that you could, like, smash up?
I think so, yeah. So I'm just going to add it to my jewelry cargo, because I don't think I could do anything else with it. I don't think so either. The blade shard I'm going to keep on me, because that just seems like something I should definitely keep on me. You know, a demonic blade shard. I don't... Oh my god, I forgot I had these. I forgot I had a bunch of that stuff to be able to... I should put these on people, because I can't access my inventory, like, in combat, right?
Not during combat. No.
Okay. Okay, let's go to our peeps, because you have a fire grenade on you? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, first of all, Argenta. Have some melta charges.
I will not.
I'm sorry, where did these go?
That is not the Emperor's will.
Oh, can I not have you hold these? Here, have these? Okay, thanks. You can have that. Gas cloud grenade. Oh my god. Force grenade? Oh my god. Argenta, please. Have all these. Can I give you more than one? I cannot. Alright, Seneschal. My dear Seneschal, I want you to have... Oh, your Mars pattern sword is better than this noble sword. Okay, interesting. What about this one? Nope. Nope. You are still gonna cleave, my friend. Do I want you to cleave? I haven't really been cleaving many people recently. Can I get more candles on my backpack? You know, that's an excellent question. I should seek out my, I don't remember.
Seek out the candle man.
Well, I need to seek out Janris or whatever his name is, because I'm pretty sure he's the dude that I need to speak to decorate anything, and I bet he has an excess of candles stuck away somewhere. I think we're gonna leave my Seneschal with the existing stuff that he's got. However, I am going to go over to myself and give myself this armor because I like it. And I am going to take this sword. Actually, do I want this sword? I do want this sword. I want the chain sword. Do I want the chain sword? Yes. No. Armor yes, because I want the slightly better armor penetration. Because I'm still doing roughly the same amount of damage. So yes, I do think that's what I'm going to do. Excellent. Is there any other better pistol I can give you? Is there a way for me to... Oh, thank goodness. I would like... Type? Yes, I think that works for me. Nope, not better. Nope, not better. Also not better. Heirloom pistol, though. Okay, scrappy auto pistol. That's gonna be a always add to cargo, because I feel like... And auto pistols as well. I don't feel like I'm gonna ever use those, so let's just add those to... This is a las gun. It is a better las gun than this las. Oh no, actually, slightly different though. Oh, a long las. Nice. What is this? Blast wave? Oh, actually, who do I have currently with a... I gave somebody a shotgun, did I not? I did. I gave Adira a shotgun. Here, you can have this instead. Yeah, have that, Adira. Should I give it? Actually, you know what? Now that I say that, that's a terrible idea. What I should be doing is giving that to maybe Cassia. What is your ballistic skill, actually? 30. What is Adira's ballistic skill? Also 30. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give it to Abelard. He's gonna have a shotgun as his like second option. No, that's stupid.
No, it's not.
Is it not? Because his ballistic skill is...
I mean, a shotgun doesn't need much ballistic skill, I'll be honest.
Okay, well then I'll give him... Because I feel like, yeah, because like shotgun should be good at close range, right? Like it should... Or closer range. I feel like that might not be bad. Can I switch... my the weapons that I'm using like mid combat?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. What's this? Oh my god, are these all like the Kickstarter people or something? Was this
yes.
like... Oh my god, that's so cool. I don't think either of us put in on the Kickstarter for this one, right? Okay, I didn't think so. Well, that's hilarious. That's so cool. Also, I love that they put the Owlcat logo as the icon to be able to click on that. That's so fun. What's this? A ticking of the clock is too quiet for its bulky size. Oh, well, that's good. I don't really like the sound of grandfather clocks like ticking. Oh my god, what is this? A face of the sovereign? The wearer gains an additional +1 resolve when they kill an enemy. I love it. It's a skull. What's this?
Whoa.
My cloak! I'm sorry. I got really excited. I found my Von Valencia cloak. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. What is this? Link my account. Oh, I don't want to do that. Hold on. No. Unpause. Okay. Unpause, I say. Alright, so we can link my account there if I want to connect it. Is there anything else in this room? Where I should have like a bathroom or something, right? Like, don't I have a tub? I feel like I saw... What is this? My bed! Oh my god, it's so big. And the Emperor apparently is watching me on both posts. Also, The Sisters of Battle? Interesting. Is there nothing for me to click on in my bedroom? Oh! Yes! Give me the goods. A cracked data slate. 000. Okay, so there's some binary. Number 872-04. The final transactions with the Chartists are complete. The Fiery Reckoning is now fully equipped. I'm going to assume that's equipped, and then it bleeps out. The object has been loaded aboard with its containment intact and placed in the forebay to ensure maximum contact with the target. Coordinates sent and received by the bridge, and then some numbers. Target estimate numbers, time of arrival in the system, and then binary, or just gibberish. The Fiery Reckoning is crewed by a servitor, hive something. I'm assuming hive mind, maybe? Chances of ship returning are minimal. Estimate time. And then there's... What the heck? Can I, like, talk to Abelard about that or something? Yeah, I found this weird thing in Von Valencia's room, which I have now claimed as mine. Beyond the glass is a distant glimmering of stars. Oh, that's so cool. We can actually see into the... Dude, would that not be so sick? Look how cool these windows are. Imagine if you were, like, on the deck of a ship and you just got to, like, look out the window and see, like... I mean, I don't think it would look like that. I think it'd be pitch black, but... It'd be cool if it looked super pretty like that and all star-filled. Oh my god, here it is. Holy shit, it's huge. Get in there. Damn it, take a bath. Okay, Oh, hello? Who are you? Would you like to take a bath, your ladyship? Fucking yes. Perform my ablutions. What is ablutions washing? The soothing water caresses your senses, and your grateful muscles welcome the chance to rest. A pleasant languor spreads through your body as you allow yourself a moment of quiet relaxation. I can relax and close my eyes. I can address the master of ablutions. I wish to see someone from my retinue. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize I could have an audience with my crew members while I was, like, in the bath. Yeah, look out the window. See the horrors of the warp and your soul slowly becoming corrupted by the chaos gods. I mean, yes, that's pretty much, that's legit. You know, I bet in 40k, maybe you do see pretty colors more because of the warp. It's just you seeing the warp. It's not actually nebulas or anything like that. It's just the warp. Oh my god. I can just invite my enforcers to come into the bath with me and, like, have a hanky-panky? Who would I bring from my crew? No, I haven't seduced anyone yet. What is that gonna do? What is this gonna do? If I bang, am I gonna bang my enforcers? Because, like, we did see that there were, like, multiple men hanging around. Yes, exactly. Pleasant conversation. I require company and pleasant conversation. I want to know what this is going to do. The enforcers exchanged a puzzled glance. Do you mean us, your ladyship? Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Orders received, your ladyship. We will commence relaxation immediately. Please continue. Oh. The enforcers are lean and muscular. They sit down awkwardly in the bathtub, clearly fighting the urge to stand at attention. Oh my god.
You're sexually harassing your guards.
I am harassing my guards, yes. What would you like to talk about, your ladyship? We await your orders.
this what it's like dealing with your fanboys?
Sometimes, yes. You seem tense. Your orders are to enjoy some of this food and Amsec. I wish to be fed. Tell me about yourselves. Do you have any other responsibilities besides guarding these chambers? What do enforcers do in their free time? You may relax with me here until I'm finished bathing. I hope I can answer, like, ask all of these. Is it a family? I mean, it is. We're on YouTube. But listen, look at us. We're just...
It's a hard PG-13 channel.
It is a hard PG-13 channel. We're just 3 adults sitting in our underwear in this very large tub with a waterfall coming down. Okay, it's normal. We're basically in bathing suits. You seem tense. Your orders are to enjoy some food and Amsec. Okay. The enforcers are barely able to conceal their excitement as they shovel delicious delicacies into their mouth and wash them down with obscenely expensive drink. They have never experienced anything like this before and likely never will again. It is a feast they will not soon forget, a story they will tell their grandchildren someday. Now that you've eaten... Oh, is one of them a girl? Oh my gosh, I'm so progressive. Excellent. This makes the party even better. I wish to be fed. It will be done, Lord Captain, says Enforcer Nima. Alright, excellent. The woman reverently places a slice of exotic fruits and rich-smelling cheeses into your mouth, and the man brings a cup of Amsec to your lips and wash it all down. They do everything for you except chew and swallow, but you suspect that if you were to give them the order, that they would find a way to do that as well. I am not a fucking bird. I don't need them to feed me. I bet there are some good mods for this to make, like, the spicy scenes even spicier. That's hilarious. Tell me about yourselves. Do you have any other responsibilities besides guarding these chambers? For 400 years, our clan has been responsible for ensuring the rogue trader's safety during times of leisure and relaxation. The enforcer's voice is filled with pride. I guard the bath chamber, just as my grandmother did before me. She trained me herself and instructed me in my duties. What a job. Could you imagine, just generationally, the only thing your clan has done, like your family has done for hundreds of years, so multiple generations, all they've done is just guard this one room? How often do you think the rogue trader is attacked in the bath? I suspect, because there are guards, it has happened on more than one occasion. But, like, realistically at this point, like, how often do you think it happens? I know. Imagine you telling your grandchildren about this dinner you once had. So, this one time, I was instructed randomly to take a bath with the rogue trader. Don't ask me why. She was in a mood. What are you gonna do? So I stripped naked, got into the bath with her, and then she instructed me to eat. And I was like, have I died and gone to the Emperor's heaven? I have no idea. And, like, I ate, and it was delicious. And then she made me feed her, you know, as you would expect. So I did so, and then we talked. Like, this conference, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. All right. Imagine just guarding a bedchamber for hundreds of years. This bath chamber can be more dangerous than a battlefield sometimes. You can slip on a wet tile, you can choke and drown. If the water is too hot, you can burn yourself. If it's too cold, you could freeze to death. There have even been cases where angry machine spirits have released sparks of their fury into the water. And of course, there have been numerous assassination attempts, obviously. And the woman stops abruptly as the other enforcer clears his throat. It's reassuring to know that my enforcers are prepared for anything. I am now afraid to take baths thanks to you two. No, I'm going to take baths. It's fine. We live to serve, your ladyship. We'll keep you safe. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me safe and making sure that I don't slip on a wet bath tile. Just following orders. Just following the rogue trader's orders. She told me to join her in the bath and eat food, and I'm just doing that thing. What do enforcers do in their free time? When we're off duty, we train, maintain our equipment, and pray at regulation-approved intervals. How very boring. If we do have some time to ourselves, we might play some Tantalo. Why have they not given me an option to know what the hell that is? Is Tantalo a real thing? Tantaloo? Tantalo? I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Low. Nope. Not a real thing. -1 point for Owlcat for not giving me an option to learn what this is. The brand... I'm kidding, it's totally fine. The brand over here craves things out of... And Bran over here carves things out of soap scraps. She nods at her partner. Though, for the most part, we barely get enough time to rest, let alone for leisure. Oh my god, yes. Pass Bran a piece of soap and a knife. I demand a demonstration, Bran. The enforcer looks slightly flustered, but he quickly gets to work. After a little while, he presents you with a bust of the Emperor, about half the size of your palm. The Emperor's visage has been recreated with incredible precision and attention to detail. The small carving surpasses the work of many skilled sculptors. Are you telling me this man is better with soap than a remembrancer on the Emperor's Children's flagship? Like, no, did you say yes?
Yes.
I don't remember what his name is, but the sculptor on Fulcrum's ship would be offended. Oh my god, no! What a dick. Holy shit. I mean, this is hilarious, but I would never do this. That man, I demanded that man make art for me. I am not going to disrespect him and his beautifully, incredibly precise and attention or detail-oriented carving of the Emperor and just clumsily slip it into the bathtub. That's terrible. It will have a place in my study. The enforcer is speechless with amazement. His eyes shine with pride. I am not worthy of such an honor. Thank you, your ladyship. All right, you may relax here until I am finished bathing. We would consider it a great honor, your ladyship, but please do not tell the master at arms we joined you in your ablutions. Mistress Sourback will beat us bloody if she finds out. I will not. Don't worry. Oh my god, I can actually still call somebody from my retinue? Oh my god, imagine if I brought Abelard in here while the enforcers were still in the bath and he's just like, rogue traitor, what the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna relax and close my eyes. The tension slowly retreats from you, bringing yourself to complete stillness. Joint by joint, muscle by muscle, pore by pore. Before long, you have surrendered the bastion of your body to the bliss of oblivion. Troubles, worries, loss, such things do not belong in this newly established dominion of tranquility. There are only the infinite waters of weightlessness in which, stripped of all things superficial, the mind of Angela von Valencia drifts in silent bliss. In the conscious mind, what fills this consciousness? Oh my god. Oh, how interesting. Okay, so I can choose a dogmatic answer, an iconoclast answer, or heretical answer. Thoughts of her mental duty to the Emperor. Such duty can only be fulfilled through service and death, for such is the price of humanity's victory in the everlasting war. Thoughts of those who keep her afloat in the waters, who will drown and who will she manage to pull to... Oh, I like that answer. Heretical. Thoughts about the price paid for power. The inconstant paths through which such power is obtained and the people and things she will sacrifice for the sake of her supremacy. Or I can just the only desperate desire to lose myself in these precious moments of peace and quiet before they are gone, implying that things are gonna get crazy. I'm gonna do the iconoclast, I think. I'm gonna think of the people who are keeping me afloat in the waters and who I might have to let drown, I guess. Which is sad, and who I will pull to the surface. Hopefully everybody. The strands of fate are fragile, yet woven together they are strong. Not everyone is destined to see this voyage through to its end, but no one will be forgotten. Who's gonna die? If Abelard dies, I will cry. Alright, I'm gonna finish my abulations. You feel revitalized. This was truly an experience worthy of a rogue trader. Ah, yes. I, too, think bathing is truly a worthy experience of a rogue trader. And only a rogue trader. I'm dressed. Oh, holy moly, I must dress slightly differently. Hold on. Dun 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 dun, my cloak. Boop. Oh, yeah, look at those shoulders, baby! Do I have a giant eagle on my back? How do I rotate myself? There we go. What is that? I do not have an eagle on my back. I have like a weird multi-armed dragon thing. Dude, that's so cool. That must be our crest or something. That's sick. I'm so awesome. Look at the little spikies. Alright. This wear is at full wounds. They gain +5 to... Oh my god, what? Oh. Well, I just have +5 to all characteristics. Holy shit, that cloak is good. Okay, I've taken a bath. I feel satisfied. Let's go find our... What is this? The long dead eyes of this fierce monster forever captured the fear and pain of its final moments. Oh. I don't know what kind of beast that is. It has multiple tongues, though. Okay, how do I leave my... Oh, I've gone into my bedroom. Where's my door? Where's the door to exit my chambers? I'm lost in my own chambers. They're too large. Oh, what's this? Can I look at this? This hefty tome contains schematics of the flagship of House von Valencia, in addition to a plethora of notes, copies of reports, and other documents. Okay, so that's just like our history. This majestic portrait painted by skilled artists greets guests who have been granted permission to enter the Lord Captain's quarters. Should this not be replaced with me? Should this not be a portrait of me?
You can ask the gentleman on the bridge to replace it.
Oh my god, do they put my portrait there? The one that I... Oh my god, we're doing that right now.
Yeah, you gotta talk to the big man.
Janiris. I need to go talk to him anyways. Where is the fucking exit to my room?
It's one of the elevators. You check the map.
Why does my room need a map?
There, you're in it now.
Oh, I also... Okay, there's more loot to find. We'll go find... I don't think it goes away, right?
No.
Okay. Do-do-do-do. Alright. Where's my boy? Okay, that's my quarters. Jocasta. Ah, there you are. I must come to you. I think you're... It's the bridge officer. Where are you, you pompous man, you? Janice, where are you? It's the bridge technomancer, technomat. Surely you're gonna be like... I've gone the wrong direction. Like a fool. A foolish fool of a took. Ah, there. Nope, that's the bridge officer. Bridge officer. I think it is. There's my Master at Arms. I will not be telling her about the time I spent. Is this Servitor? I think that Servitor was malfunctioning and those men were rebooting him. That's hilarious. What are they up to? Hey, what are those rust buckets doing? There's the helmsman, Cassia. Oh my gosh, I probably like walked past him, haven't I? I don't remember who Einrich is. I'll have to talk to them in a moment. Okay, seriously, why am I missing this man? I swear, I feel like I've probably like walked past him and just... Oh my god, Uwe's here? Can I talk to him? Your lordship? Okay, I can't actually talk to him like in full. That would be so interesting having a conversation with him since, you know, he's like Cassia's pet essentially. Okay, seriously, Why am I missing him? Also, why can't I have a map? I feel like I am... Okay, there's the helmsman. There's Imeric. Okay, I am near him. He's on this level. Oh, I'm just having a hard time finding... Oh, is that him? No, that's Abelard. That's
Right there.
Where?
Okay. So, run over here.
Okay.
Turn the,
Oh, yeah, there he is. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought he was.
I just wasn't, like, I was looking at the map, but I was, like, missing him where, like, he was, because I can't have it open while I'm moving around, and that throws me off. Alright, the corpulent man in lavish clothes bows before you without difficulty. A servo skull whirs over his shoulder, while the fingers of his augmented hand drum against the sheaf of paper he is holding, and he regards you with attentive interest, though he leans on his magnifying implement. Greetings, your ladyship! Generous Danrock at your service. Vicadus informed me about a problem with the servitors. What happened? Have you ever heard of the name Fiery Reckoning? From what I can tell, it's a void ship of some sort. There was a mention of it in one of Theodora's documents. Oh my god. He can't betray me, right? Like, me asking him about this is not like a...
As far as I know.
Okay. Okay, first of all, let's find out about what's going on with the servitors. You see, your ladyship, the ship's servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violated protocols, interrupt their tasks, observed crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. Nervously, he pulls on his luxurious frock coat, as if it were uncomfortably tight. Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of these servitors myself, but I deemed it necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities from the Lord Captain. Oh, well, thank you. If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behavior before you decide their fate, this can be arranged. The majority of the defective units have been delivered to one of the storage compartments, pending your decision. I would like to look at them right now. As you wish, your ladyship. Oh my god, what? Okay. Sector data unavailable. Region data unavailable. Location Von Valencia flagship. Lower decks. Material. Report of a techno phenomena was observed during the Lord Captain's visit to Bay AKN 08.
So this is how the game handles more complicated things they wanted to do but couldn't do full scenes of.
Okay, when her ladyship arrived at the scene, she found the servitors in the same position that they assumed after they had been corralled into the bay, all standing in a long, spiraling line and facing the center of their strange formation. Oh my god. Have they been corrupted by the Uzumaki? Has, Ito, like... Good evening, Jonah! Good evening! There are human minds in those things. So basically, like, the way servitors are supposed to, like, work, essentially, is... I believe when you die, they, like, if, like...
There's different versions.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll use you just as a flesh puppet, and other times if you're, like, a criminal or something and they need you to, like, process information, they'll lobotomize you and use parts of your brain for that.
There you go.
But oftentimes if they need, like, a pump for something, they might use your heart, but you're not conscious for that.
So yeah, there's lots of different ways that you can use them, but yeah, these guys, like, these particular servitors, yes, they would still technically, like, have a human brain in there. They're supposed to be wiped completely of, like, the personality of the person, but that doesn't always happen. In fact, it often doesn't happen. Alright, so we see them in a spiraling formation. The moment her ladyship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion all as one, as if obeying a command. The servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. The technomates tasked with overseeing the defective units even reached for their weapons, but then the servitors went still just as abruptly, staring at her ladyship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath. Disturbed by this sight, we waited for the Lord Captain to speak. Her ladyship Angela von Valencia... Interesting. Okay, so I can either take I can take several steps towards the servitors, I can demand a report of the defective unit's status from the technomates, order one of the servitors to be disassembled and its components investigated, or turned to me to announce her decision.
Yeah, don't announce your decision until you do everything else.
Oh, so this is like... I see. So this is being written from the perspective of...
The game is narrating.
I
It's
understand.
a GM.
I understand. Okay. I'm gonna take a step towards the servitors. I kind of want to see what's gonna happen. Immediately, the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped towards the Lord Captain in perfect unison. They mimicked her movements with frightening precision. The rogue trader halted in place, and after a moment's thought, waved her hand, and the servitors just as synchronously repeated the gesture as well. When the Lord Captain turned quizzically to the technomates, so did the servitors, as if mocking her. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of the head, a wave of a hand, or a step to the side, the defective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation, like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer. Oh my god, this is so cool. We observed this mime unfold in distressed bafflement for nearly a minute, until the servitors finally came to a stop. Not sensing any threat from them, the rogue trader approached with confidence. The Lord Captain examined the servitors. As High Factorum, it was I who prompted that entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord. Okay, so this is being written from his perspective. So this is like in his notes talking about like what's going on in relationship to like the materials being used, because that's what all he cares about is all of my goods and where they go and how they're being used and all that wealth being distributed properly. So like, oh, I love this. This is so good. Okay. It was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed a fascinating irregularity. The servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars, inscribed with their past offenses. It was as if those mindless half-machines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken technomate behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened within the servitors' bodies after a long slumber deep within the lobotomized brains. Formerly bereft of intelligence, they had attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. This doesn't seem good. Yep, you could, exactly. Jacob has, exactly. You can literally be a servitor whose only job is to just, like, pass the butter or something. Yeah, it's just a punishment in some cases, exactly. Listen, the Imperium is not a nice place. You don't want to live there. Like, unless you are lucky enough to either be, like, a rogue trader, or maybe a guard of the rogue trader who happens to protect their bathroom. I don't know, I feel like your life is probably gonna suck. Unless you're one of those high echelon people who have it good. But, like, otherwise, you don't want to be living in a hive city. You don't want to be an Imperial Guardsman. Because, like, you're going to get thrown into the front lines and you're going to, or just, like, into the slums and put into, like, the worst situations. And more than likely, your life will be either monotonous and boring and dull as hell, or you'll die. It looks like fun. You want to be a balloon? You know what? You do you, man. You do you. We'll turn you into a servitor. It'll be fine. Oh my god, it could be heretical. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. After a pause, the technomate adds that the servitors used to function properly and that no one had been able to explain their changes in their behavior. Okay, sorry, I don't think I finished reading this middle sentence. Visibly shaken, the technomats behind us proposed that the human souls have... Okay, no, we did read that. After a pause, then he says... They used to function properly and that no one has been able to explain the changes in their behavior. Her gaze still trained on the motionless but animated half machines and half people, the Lord Captain steps away from the servitors. We're not going heresy. No, I'm not gonna be a heretic. Oh, I can still do it, apparently. Okay, all present held their breath and Disturbed by this sight, we waited for the Lord Captain to speak. Her Ladyship, Angela von Valencia... Give me a report. The Technomic's long-winded and detailed report could have been summarized in a single key point. Despite the servitors' abnormal behavior, they were still quite capable of carrying out their tasks, and therefore the circumstances did not call for their termination. No, we're not I'm not gonna follow an unheard... I'm not following the commands of chaos. Oh, you guys. We can't. What does this do? Okay, I'm gonna say this one. Turn to me to announce her decision. Her Ladyship looked at me with unwavering resolve, and it was with confidence that... It was that confidence that wrenched me out of the nightmarish stupor that had me tensely observing the scene unfolding before me. The Lord Captain gave the order: dispose of the servitors so that their human souls may be released from torment. Send the servitors back to toil as they had toiled before, for they have not yet paid their dues for their crimes, and their past lives have thus not deserved clemency. Destroy the servitors, for what's happening to them could spell horrific heresy. Leave the servitors to their work, for there was nothing in their behavior that the Lord Captain found alarming. I do kind of find the mimicking of every action I take to be a little bit alarming. I think we're going to dispose of them. Dispose of them and release them from the torment. The Lord Captain's command was executed post-haste. All defective units were incinerated in furnaces and their remains were expelled into the void. The crew was provided with replacement servitors and soon forgot all about the destroyed unit's peculiarities. Yet this incident haunts my memories to this day. With the fate of the defective servitors decided, nothing could now distract the Lord Captain from her mission. Bum 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 bum! Okay, that was actually great and I loved it. Jacob, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for being here, and we will see you next time. Don't worry about having to peace out. It makes complete sense. All right, we do need to speak with him actually again, because we do want to talk. I want to know about the Fiery Reckoning. Have you ever heard the name Fiery Reckoning? From what I can tell, it's a void ship of some sort. There was a mention of it in one of Theodora's documents I found. Jarnus thinks for a moment, pursing his lips in concentration. I'm afraid it's not immediately familiar to me, your ladyship. Please allow me a moment. He starts rapidly tapping on the screen in his data slate. I say, House von Valencia did indeed sign a contract with an owner of a vessel with the designation Fiery Reckoning. There are transactions, records of the ship picking up cargo from Kieva Gamma. Kieva Gamma? Well, this is odd. The data log ends there. Apparently, the ship has some interactions with one of the workshops on your industrial world. I beg your pardon, your ladyship, but this is the extent of the assistance I can provide you in regarding this particular matter. How did you come to... Well, I don't really care about that right now. Oh my god, I wish to bolster my retinue with skilled fighters. My retinue and I are in need of training. Interesting. I'd like to replace the... I would like to replace the painting of late Theodora in my chambers. Hang my portrait instead. It will be done, your ladyship. Excellent. I want to know more about the people who buy our plunder. I wish to bolster... No, I think we're good. That's enough questions for now. I shall deal with you later. Alright. We've gone and we've had a lovely bath. We stopped a riot on a prison planet. I think it's time for us to finally go and get our gosh darn tech priest. And also probably pick up some new blood. Will that lock me out of doing the Athropathic station stuff? Because I think I have a quest there too. Like, are there...
No.
Okay. Then to the planet we shall go. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Permission to report, your Lord Captain. Permission granted. I like how she asks that and then just continues to speak, as if my permission is not needed at all. Members of the sacred cult operating aboard the ship have requested an audience. They wish to present gifts and introduce themselves to their new captain. What sacred cult? They call themselves the Blood-Spun Web. Oh my god! Should I go still get my techno?
Yes, I would still do.
Okay. So should I?
No, still meet them.
Okay.
There is a point where the game will be like, if you do this, you will go forth into the DLC, and it's quite. You have an hour of stuff. Don't worry about it.
Okay, excellent. Okay, we're gonna meet them. Okay. They call themselves the Blood-Spun Web. The cult defends the flagship from both internal and external threats. Lady Theodora held them in high regard and looked favorably upon their activities. I am ready to receive them. I will commence preparations at once, Lord Captain. Let's go! For the Emperor. Oh my god, look how cool they are! That's how you present yourself, by murdering people as you walk into the room. Ah, excellent. I shall go meet these people. Oh my god, I'm so cool. Oh, look at my retinue there. Those on the deck watch in awe as the final figure moves gracefully into the ceremonial pose. Or into a ceremonial pose. Some of the officers whisper in excitement while others murmur prayers to the God Emperor.
The undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still.
The masked cultists repeat the words in mournful whispers. We obey still. Oh my god, I love it. Also voice acting. Woohoo!
Domin von Valancius, death has whispered your name. We disown Domin Theodora. We renounce our oath to her.
Oh my god, they're swearing their oath to me. The woman's slender fingers. This woman's slender finger has been fitted with a metal claw. She points in your direction and gazes at you from behind her bone mask with a cold, grim eye of an assassin. She pulls out a sinister curved blade. A similar weapon suddenly appears in the hands of her motionless companions.
And now we give the gift of our blood to you. It is the gift of death. Death
Their blades
has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion.
Oh my god, yes, please. Their blades swing through the air and rivulets of crimson flow onto the deck. The young woman bows her head reverently as she hands you a very heavy parcel. The others bow their head as well. They seem unconcerned with the blood that trickles down their fingers. Well, they wouldn't be. They're a death cult.
We give you a blade, the silent verdict. The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death. We give you one of our own, Kibella. She will be your shield and shadow. And we give you the blood of these traitors. The tenets of the web will purify their souls.
Yeah. Lore Imperium has succeeded. You have heard many stories about death cults such as this one. These devoted, holy assassins of the Imperium have turned death into a form of worship of the Emperor. They are exemplary slayers, invisible executioners, and the scourge of traitors, heretics, and fallen souls. Many righteous people honor them as votaries of faith, while others see their fearsome rituals as frenzied spectacles touched by madness. I will examine the cultists. The cultists are all voidborn. Their lithe, sinewy bodies are clad in light armor, which allows them to move with an acrobatics' nimble grace and strike with an assassin's swift surety. Their red and black vestments are adorned with sharp spikes and ritual jewelry. Where time and training have worn their garments thoroughbred. Their garments thoroughbred? Okay. You make out patterns of bleeding lacerations. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will examine the captives. The prisoners cower beneath the weight of your gaze. Blood drips down their tear-stained faces of the captured officers, technomates, and workers. A word has been carved into each of their foreheads with meticulous precision. Traitor. Heretic. Apostate. Renegade. Ah! They're so good. The cuts have been diligently and regularly reopened to prevent healing. Oh man. Torture.
These
Isn't the
renegades
Imperium
committed
just great?
treachery against their domin. Their lips once praised the name of Kunrad Voigtveer, but it is your name they will whisper as they cross over to the other side.
Oh, fancy. Alright, interesting. So the Death Cult watches over my crew. They who honor the Emperor through killing, who devote their deeds to serving him. Sacred executioners.
The Domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the blood-spun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years. We keep the greatest relic, his tarot, through which he sends us his blessed revelations.
Wait.
We obey the whispers of the Undying One. This is our service to him. This is our service to you.
Okay, I need clarification from people who are a bit more informed with Warhammer 40k. Is there more than one, like, his Emperor's Tarot deck?
What do you mean?
So, they just said, we keep the greatest relic, his Tarot.
Yeah.
So, are there more than one copy of this deck of tarot cards?
Yes, but they're from like over 10,000 years ago.
Okay, so like there's multiple decks, but there's still few of them.
Yes.
Interesting.
They were blessed by the Emperor himself.
Holy cow, that's really cool.
So sick.
Okay. Oh, I don't like the ringing sound in my ears. How interesting. Devout assassins who believe themselves to be instruments. Okay. A ringing sound fills your ear, deafening the noise of the world around you. Time goes still. A voice whispers seductively in the back of your head. Ah, how interesting. Devout assassins who believe themselves to be the instruments of a higher power. They revel in violence and cannot tell the difference between bloodthirst and piety. They follow their faith blindly, unaware of how close they tread to corruption and depravity. Look at them. They stand on the edge of a precipice. The smallest push will send them plummeting into the abyss. You could be their downfall. All you have to do is push. What exactly does the cult like the Bloodspun Web do? Tell me about yourself. Kibahal, are you the leader of the Bloodspun Web, or its herald, or its servant? Nod toward the captives. Why have you brought this rabble to the upper decks? You know what? First, tell me, what does your blood cult do?
The tenets of the web teach us to read the threads of the future and understand the hearts of others.
I also wish
When a
they would
soul
come up
is
with
filled
an
with
actual
poison
Emperor's
of
Tarot deck.
corruption,
I would also buy the
you know
shit out
its
of that.
time has come. We bring liberation. 3 strikes, 3 rebukes, 1 blade. This is how we serve the Undying One. This is how we serve you and your flagship. But there are others. The virtuous martyrs who contravene his design without realizing it. Those who have come too close to faltering or committing an apostasy, but have not erred yet. We present such souls to the Undying One.
Oh my god, I could turn them literally into a cult to me. Shit, that is so tempting! You have my blessing. May your blades bring swift death to the Emperor's enemies. I mean, that's probably what I'm going to say. You mentioned the tenets of the web. You know what? First, you mentioned the tenets of the web. What are they?
Our laws and teachings, our philosophy and way of life, our art of combat and spiritual dogma. The tenets are the blood-spun web itself. Humanity owes its existence to the undying Emperor's sacrifice. It is he who protects us from a darkness of terrors. Hence, each of us has a duty to serve him, and a duty to die for him. To act otherwise is to waste the life that has been given to us by the Undying One, to become a thief. We help others understand this. We help them to live and die righteously.
Yeah, I just noticed that in her portrait, she actually has the Inquisitor's eye. Which I guess would make sense, because, like... Well, actually, would it make sense? Do all... I mean, they're not, like, assassins, right? Like, they're not, like, the ones trained by the Assassinatorium?
No, it's a far branch. Yeah, you got special forces and you got soldiers, you know what I mean?
Yes. JM83, it's lovely to see you. Oh, I keep forgetting to check and see how much that would be to send to you. I am so sorry. I need to, like, email me or something to remind me about, like, doing that for you and figuring that out, because I keep forgetting. God, I want to give a bloodthirsty smile. Not this game, Angela. Not this game. Gosh, should I do it? It's like, this is the YouTube one. Fuck. Oh, the heresy is calling out to me! You know, maybe actually that is bad. Maybe they won't like that. Maybe they'll respond badly to that, because they are very much obsessed with the Undying. But you know what? I've talked myself out of it. You have my blessing. May your blades bring swift death to the Emperor's enemies.
The blood-spun web will not forget your words, Domin. They are the wisdom of the tenets and the benediction of our duty.
Alright, tell me about yourself, my dear. Are you the leader? Are you its herald? Are you its servant?
I am the second spinner of the blood-spun web. The honor of this title is bestowed only upon those who have ushered more souls than... It is shameful to speak of one's own deeds. I'm here to become your shadow, not to make boasts.
Oh, okay. Alright, interesting. Why have you brought this rabble upon my decks,
So you
then?
may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him. You have the authority to order their execution. Their blood will bind us together through him. For the God Emperor, the Undying One, is death itself. The Undying One is duty itself.
Dude, if Games Workshop doesn't just eventually turn the Emperor into the 5th Chaos God of death, I'm gonna be so goddamn disappointed. Because he basically is. Like, these people believe he is a god already of death.
Undergo the test of a sacred trial.
Give weapons to the traitors. It's time for... Oh. Give weapons to the traitors. Let's see her prove herself.
A dagger that has not sliced through sinew is nothing more than a toy. Let the final dance begin.
Yes.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Oh my god, heretic. Oh,
Pray.
combat.
You cannot alter your fate.
Oh, I get to control her?
Teach you how to use the new character.
Oh shit!
To the weak. Ah!
Oh, I dodged that like a beast. Okay, so what do I got? What do I got? Blade Dance. The Blade Dancer makes 3 melee attacks against random targets, including ally. Oh my god, okay, what? including allies adjacent to the Blood Dancer, each dealing 50% of their normal damage. Blade Dance is a melee burst attack that does not count towards the attack limit per turn. Oh. This ability can only be used with a sword equipped, which I do. If 2 swords are equipped, then the Blade Dancer must make 2 attacks with each one. Holy shit, okay. Well, let's see what this does. The Blade Dancer leaps into the air and lands on a selected cell. Upon landing, they deal 9 damage to all adjacent enemies. This leap can be made to an unoccupied cell within 3 cell radius of the Blade Dancer's line of sight. This... holy shit, that's huge. Seems like a pretty big area, actually. Okay, this ability can be used multiple times. Holy shit, this movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity, and it cannot jump into a cell that is inaccessible in combat. Okay, that makes sense. This ability can be used multiple times per turn, but each use requires a charge to be spent. Blade Dancers gain +1 charge of this ability each time they kill a target, excluding kills made with the death from above. This ability can only be used with a sword equipped. Okay, what's this? The Death Cult Assassin's next single target melee attack splashes blood in a 5-cell cone behind the target. The Death Cult Assassin and allies in the affected area gain the Bloodless effect. Every enemy in this area, including the initial target, suffers the Bloodstained effect. Both effects last for 2 rounds. Additionally, all cells in the affected area are now covered in blood for 2 rounds. Whenever a creature interacts with such a cell, moves there, or stands there at the moment when the effect is applied, it receives additional +1 stack to the Bloodless or Bloodstained effect accordingly. Additionally, for every 10 wounds the Death Cult Assassin loses through the entire combat, each creature affected by Bloodless or Bloodstained gains +1 stack of the corresponding effect. Okay.
She stacks blood and then kills things.
Okay, well... let's just do that, and then let's jump... let's just jump here. Can we... yes. I want to jump... yeah, I'm going to jump here. Yep, perfect. Oh my god. Alright, and then...
trust me.
let's have it be this guy. Or actually, hold on, wait. So I need to next single target.
The shadows kill it.
Holy
Brings you
shit!
no pleasure.
Oh my god! Damn! Gamey Geekery, thank you for the $5 donation. It's the first edition. There is the Warp Power, the Star Child that the Emperor mined in the... in first edition, there was a Warp Power, the Star Child. That was the Emperor's mind in the warp. His champions were his immortal children, the Sensei. Interesting. I have heard of the Star Child. I'm familiar a little bit with that, that little bit of lore. Because isn't that... I know they've referenced the Star Child a few times, actually, in a couple of the...
It's considered heretical now by the Inquisition, but it's the idea that the Emperor before or during, sometime during the Great Crusades or before, wandered around and actually had kids. And there was some, and in the original Rogue Trader, they were canon.
Okay.
Like, they were actually like stats and everything.
Got it.
They have been sort of hunted out of existence / never existed / everything you know is a lie. You know how the Inquisition is.
Of course.
There's
Okay.
probably 1 or 2 of them locked inside, you know, the depths of Terra, that kind of thing.
That's awesome. All right, let's...
Honor order.
This woman is just an absolute machine. Oh my god, that man stabbed
I feel
her.
nothing. Fear
Oh.
nothing.
And she was punched. Alright, well. Yeah, you guys are freaking dead! Dun, da, 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 and then murder the rest. Oh! Oh, we're going round 2. Nice. Alright, well, let's see if they can take me on this time.
Welcome his embrace.
Surrender! to the dark powers.
Okay, apparently I cannot start next to them, sadly, so we'll just go here. Actually, we'll go here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Start battle. Hello. I shall jump hither.
As lieutenant, death is a blessing.
And just absolutely wreck some of you. Okay.
As honor ordains.
As honor ordains. Oh, I can cleave. Oh, well, I don't want to, though. I want to do this.
The shadow.
Alright, so now he's taken the... What does this do to you? Can I click you? Bloodstained. This effect the creature suffers +2 more damage for each stack of bloodstained. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and jump here. And then we will put the hands to slaughter you.
Awaits.
And then we shall jump
As
here.
honor ordains.
Oh my gosh, lovely. And there we go. Oh my goodness. Look at you, poor fools.
Pleasure.
Absolutely destroyed. God, she's amazing. I'm such a badass. A cut to the heart, a cut to the throat, a cut to the stomach. These wounds have been inflicted according to his pleasure. The blood of the apostate will wash away the stain of their treachery, so that their souls may prostrate themselves before the Undying One's throne and beg his forgiveness. Kabila wipes the blood from her blade in one swift movement. I have acted with reverence and shown proof of my loyalty. Will you accept me, Domin Angela? Will you make me your shield and shadow? Domin, I'm sorry. Domin. Your ladyship, the spinners of the blood-spun web were watching, tracking, and killing Von Valencia's enemies long before the warrant trade passed to Lady Theodora. However, their blades have also been known to cut short the lives of highly upstanding persons. The Factorum swallows nervously, casting a fleeting glance at Kabila. But I certainly do not in any way condemn the deeds of the deeply esteemed cult. I am sure they have a good reason. The Master at Arms clears her throat. The cultists are the scourge of the seditions. Scourge of the seditions. They bring their unrighteousness... Oh my god, I can't read. It's been a long day. Sorry. I'm going to start that sentence completely over. The cultists are the scourge of the seditions. Seditious. Oh my god, Angela. Words are hard. I understand this, but just go slow and enunciate. They bring the unrighteous to ruin. The enforcers respect the blood-spun web, for we share a common goal, to bring his light and his harsh justice to the darkest depths of the ship. Alright, so she likes him. The scourge of the seditious or not, folks are afraid of them for a reason. A couple of watches ago, the spinners took a train driver to pieces for some kind of ritual. I don't know what the old Malik did to earn the privilege, though, and who's going to feed his family now. Heinrich takes a drag on his...
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the LHO stick?
Mm-hmm.
His low stick?
Yep.
Okay, his low stick exhaling the thick smoke through his clenched teeth. But that's a lower decker problem. What matters is that the blood-spun web serves you faithfully, Lord Captain. Confessor Adalbert, a plump old man in rich robes of a confessor's, added respectfully, my predecessor's predecessor once delivered a sermon about how the spinners saved this vessel from the servants of the arch-enemy. The blood-spun web paid the price in blood, a river of scarlet that flooded the decks from bridge to... Blige? Is that the belly?
Bilge to Blige.
From bridge to Blige. Is that like the belly of the ship?
I think it's the butt.
Oh, the butt of the ship,
But it
of
might
course.
be the belly, I'm not sure.
They become... blah, 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 blah. Blood. Blood. Alright, they became the blood of the flagship, the pulse of its veins, the beat of its heart. Their great sacrifice earned them the favor of House Von Valencia. It seems that not all officers have been presented to me yet. Adalbert, tell me about the spinner's great sacrifice. I wish to hear what my retinue thinks. You wish to be my shadow. I have enough fighters in my retinue. I do not need the... Fuck that. That is definitely not what we're choosing. Okay, it seems not all the officers have been presented to me yet. Confessor Adalbert, your ladyship, a humble servant of the Emperor, I am entrusted with the high honor of being the ship's confessor, or in other words, the highest spiritual authority on your vessel. I am here to oversee the purity of the crew's faith. I officiate in the officer's chapel and also look after the ship's reliquary. Tell me about the spinner's great sacrifice. The vessel was beset by famine and pestilence during a long warp jump. The flagship wandered uncharted paths in the Immaterium for 20 cycles straight. Servants of the archenemy used the despairing hearts of the crew to infiltrate the ship, and death followed. The hungry became the hunted. The famished became a feast. So they turned to cannibalism.
Yep.
The exhausted crew was too weak and emaciated to resist the invaders, but then the spinners emerged from the depths. They stood alone against hundreds of foes, yet they did not falter. They did not sleep or rest as their blade tip dance brought death. Though many spinners fell, the blood-spun web held strong until the flagship left the turmoil of the warp. Very well, I wish to hear what my retinue thinks. I have heard, though only at a distance, the prayers of the spinners offered up to him. I have seen how their deeds filled people's hearts with confidence in the inevitability of his wrath. The blood-spun web's loyalty to the Emperor is without question, as is their willingness to lay down their lives in the fight against the archenemy. Alright, so Argenta likes them. Although Lady Theodora never granted the cult an audience or brought a spinner into her retinue, she respected the blood-spun web and approved of its mission. It is strange. Their shadowy forms are swathed in darkness, yet a radiant light burns within them like a scarlet flame. I think it is a good sign. It is rare to see someone filled with such light, even among servants of the faith. Alright, well, apparently only a portion of my retinue actually has things to say. I will accept you as my shadow. Her movements are slow, almost rhythmic, as she removes her ceremony. Oh my god, she's so hot! The dark shadows of her eyes accentuate the deathly pallor of her skin, which is covered in ritual scars. Henceforth, I am your shadow. Angela von Valencia. Domin Angela von Valencia. As an instrument of death placed in your hand by the Undying One, for it is so ordained, and so his terror spoke. The young woman bows her head once more. I also come bearing an invitation from the Vizier of the Blood-Spun Web. He wishes you to know that the doors of the Undying One's temples are open to you. I imagine that might be where I get my quest for this particular stuff. Are you suggesting the Lord Captain should go down to the depths of her flagship in search of this temple? With all due respect, the lower decks are for servants and crew. Abelard. Let me just stop you mid-sentence, okay? I've already been down there. You went down there with me. You gave me shit for it. I'm gonna keep going down there, just to piss you off. They are not a fitting place for her ladyship. Forspoke? What do you mean? What tarot? Who is Vizier? You know what, I'm gonna ask this anyways. The greatest, most sacred relic of the Bloodspun Web, the Emperor's Tarot. Only his chosen servants may earn the permission to rain blood upon the cards and perform a reading to see portents of the future, shadows of the past, or tangles of the present. However, the secrets of his tarot are not for the ears of lay people to hear. I cannot tell you more. Not here. Not now. And who is Vizier? He is the first among us. The Vizier has spun the web of faith for 5-fold longer than I have lived. 5-fold? Is that like...
5 times.
So assuming she's like in her 20s.
He's been doing it for 100 years.
Holy moly. Blood of the flagship's blood. My mentor and teacher. And why is he not the one to deliver this message himself? I feel like I can understand that. Where's your temple located? I am not permitted to say if you wish to find the temple, you must walk the path of Saint Aaron, the matriarch spider. Ariane, the matriarch spider. Hers was the thread that would become the blood-spun web. Excellent. I can read, I swear. Her path began deep within the flagship, in the dark tunnels of the freight line, and that is where yours must begin as well. This journey will bring closer to the thread of the web, closer to the undying one, closer to understanding death. Is there supposed to be a U in that sentence and they just missed it? Or am I just like too tired and not reading that correctly? This journey will bring closer. I think it's supposed to be you. I think this journey will bring you closer to the thread of the web, closer to the undying one, and closer to understanding death. I think that's what that's supposed to. I think it's meant to. Vizier? Oh, it's Vizier? Okay. Why? You know what? I'll ask anyways. Why is Vizier not here to deliver this message himself? The first spinner is old. As I just mentioned, he's like 100. His abode is in the temple beneath the flagship's freight line, and he has not left the lower decks in decades. Even a short journey could sunder the spirit from his ancient body.
He old!
He real old! Alright, I do not see the point of these riddles. I'm not going to say that and insult her. I will walk the footsteps of the matriarch spider. Perhaps one day I will grant you that favor. I will not waste my time with foolish riddles. So should I... If I say I will walk the footsteps of the matriarch spider, is that just me agreeing to do the quest but not like going to send me there? Okay. Your journey will begin in the darkest depths tunnels. The Vizier awaits you. Cultists retreat into the shadows, and Cabela sheathes her ceremonial dagger. Your blade awaits direction, Domin. We will speak again when the time is right. Ah, I have an assassin! Alright, what time is it? Almost 7.
Why don't you head to the station and do some of that?
Okay.
Or are you wrapping up, you think? Because I know you've been working hard the last 2
I
days.
have been...
And I know you'd rather come back tomorrow to stream more.
Yeah, I definitely want to stream more tomorrow, so we will be back with this tomorrow. I do think...
I mean, it's a good stopping point.
Yeah, I feel like we're at a really good stopping point, and even though we haven't gone for like a full 2 hours, just because of my... So let me just give you guys some context real quick, okay?
This Saturday, there will be a movie-length episode, by the way.
Yes, this Saturday there will be a movie-length episode because I had the great pleasure today to play multiple games of Unmatched against the one, the only, Adam Blampier. And it was a delight. I will not spoil anything for you guys, but oh my gosh, I'm actually extremely pleased with how our games went. It actually could not have been better. So I'm hyped for this episode to come out. It was so much fun. Adam and I were playing for like 3 hours. It was insane, and I loved it so much. And I think outside of me messing up a few things in regards to I think shifting some of my cards a little bit off screen at one point, it really, like, I felt like we did such a good job, and Adam was such like an amazing opponent to fight against in Unmatched. It was amazing. So that's going to be coming out this Saturday. It's going to be a really long episode. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I don't know when, but at some point, I think this month, but I'm not 100% certain, supposedly there will be an episode out on No Rules Bard that will contain little old me, because they invited me back to play Blood on the Clock Tower with them. Oh my. I haven't played in ages. It was so much fun. I actually got to play 2 games with them, but you have to be a patron member in order to see one of them, so I guess check that out. But you could definitely check out the one on YouTube. I don't know when it's coming out, but at some point. I'm really hyped. I'm really, really hyped. It was such a good game. I think you guys will really like it. Both of my games that I played recently. But that's... So, like, I've been doing that basically since 3 a.m. on Monday. And I've had, like, one main sleep in between. But I've been talking and staring at screens and, like, gaming so much. the last couple days that I think my brain is at capacity. So, here's what's going to happen tomorrow. We are going to jump into the Coronis Expanse, and we are going to actually go get, like, we're going to finish heading towards Rykad Minoris so that we can get our tech priest. I kept wanting to say, like, technomancer, but that is not accurate. Our tech priest. We'll replenish some of our crew for the ship, because we definitely need that. And if that does not take us a super long time, then at that point, once we've gotten our tech priest, we'll probably go do the astropathic station just to clear that. And yeah, and we'll continue on from there, and then we'll probably, like, not next episode, but probably the episode after that, we'll actually probably get started into the Bloodspun web quest, because I'm so excited that we triggered it. I wasn't sure when we would trigger that to occur, but the fact that we have her. Oh, speaking of which, character. Can I swap you? Is there a way for me?
Yes, you might need to talk to the guy.
Oh, there she is. Okay, so she is in my party. Or she's in... Okay, cool. So let's take a look. So, because she's got some ranks. God, her portrait's so cool! Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will do that off camera later. I'll do this before I start tomorrow, and I'll go ahead and do a little upgrade for her. Okay. Alright. Closing the interface will reset the choice. That's fine. I have not made any choices. Okay, I want to go back to the bridge, because the one thing I'm going to do before we end it is I'm going to briefly pop into my to my captain's quarters. I want to see if the portrait's already been updated. Just want to check that real fast, and then we will call it. There's my Lord Captain's quarters. Okay, I believe it was... I walked in. There it is! Alright, excellent. We're gonna end here. Oh my god, it's so stupid.
Nice!
This game is great. This game is so good. This is so dumb. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna probably, I'm gonna take all my makeup off and, like, probably get ready for bed. Oh my god, probably not yet. It's very early. It feels like it's so late to me. Holy shit, you guys. But thank you for being here with me. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you all next time, which will be tomorrow. I don't know when I'm playing yet, but it might end up being in the afternoon. Like, we might do the 2 p.m. start like we have been doing for this one. I haven't fully decided, but you guys will figure it out, because you'll see it gets scheduled probably in the morning. So I'll see you guys then. And until next time, I have been Angela, and I hope you have an absolutely lovely hobby night. Bye, everybody.